Destiny 2, the game that once united guardians across the stars, and now can barely unite two people in a strike. Once upon a time, the tower was bustling with players flexing exotic armor and dancing on mailboxes. Now, it's emptier than a GameStop on payday. Destiny 2 used to be the sci-fi power fantasy, the game that made you feel like a freaking legend. Unfortunately, you now feel like a part-time janitor cleaning up Bungie's design decisions. The Steam charts are dropping faster than Bungie's reputation after every patch note. We're talking about a population collapse so dramatic.
Even Thanos would say, whoa, tone it down.
Guys, yes, I'm talking about Destiny 2, the same game that hit 300,000 concurrent players during its golden years. Now struggling to hit numbers that would make a mobile gacha blush. And before anyone says, it's just Steam, console players are fine. No, they're freaking not. They're just stuck in orbit wondering why the matchmaking queue feels like waiting for freaking Half-Life 3. What's worse, Bungie keeps acting like this is all part of some cosmic plan. They're walking around in their offices like, it's just a transition period.
Bro, the only thing transitioning is players to other freaking games like Borderlands 4.
So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a deep dive, not into a dungeon or a raid, but into the crater Bungie accidentally dug for itself. From the broken systems to expansions that aged like freaking milk to players finally realizing that maybe the real endgame was buyer's remorse after all. Let's start with the hard truth. Destiny's 2's player count isn't declining, guys. It's freaking flatlining. On Steam, the game recently hit 16,000 concurrent players. Now, if I show you the numbers today, it's even lower. Basically, it's so low you could fit them all in a mid-sized football stadium. No longer is Destiny 2 a live service shooter anymore. It's a haunted museum with a Logan freaking screen. Do you guys remember, like back in the day, every expansion meant hype, chaos, and servers melting like ice cream in a desert? Forsaken, 300,000 players. The Witch Queen, over 290,000. Lightfall, still healthy at 316,000. Edge of Fate,
108,000. Guys, this is not an expansion. It's basically a group chat.
go ahead, see for yourself. Literally, I kid you not, guys. I checked it like about 5 or 10 minutes ago. It was 10,900 and something, guys. 10,900 concurrent players. Now, I know, you guys are thinking, yeah, bro, but this is just on Steam. Guys, this is not about just on Steam or on console or whatnot. On Steam alone, the previous expansions got over 300,000 concurrent players, guys. 300,000 concurrent players, okay? And I know you guys are gonna say, but this is all on release. Go ahead and check how it was declining. And the funny part is, Bungie keeps tweeting,
We're listening.
yeah, you're listening, alright? You're listening to the echo of an empty lobby. Steam charts look like a freaking heart monitor that's just given up. Some fans, they call it burnout. Others call it fatigue. I call it Bungie's content treadmill from hell. Every new season promises fresh experiences, which apparently means rerunning the same strikes for loot that looks like it came from a Fortnite garage sale. And guys, don't get me wrong here. I am not angry at Destiny's gameplay. In fact, Destiny's gameplay still slaps. I swear, it freaking feels incredible when you shoot a Cabal in the face. But Bungie's problem isn't gunplay, it's basically everything else. You as a human, me as a human, we can only eat gourmet meal of paper plates for so long before we realize the kitchen's on freaking fire. And the real tragedy, Bungie had years of player loyalty, goodwill and trust, all sacrificed on the altar of seasonal engagement. I really have no idea how they turned a game about cosmic warfare into a glorified chore simulator. And now the numbers are showing it. Even the most loyal guardians are starting to log off. And the Steam charts? This isn't a stat tracker anymore. It's a freaking memorial wall. Every line graph is just another guardian walking into the light
Of another game.
You know what I think really killed Destiny faster than cheaters and broken matchmaking? Freaking seasons. Remember when we used to get big, meaty expansions that felt like events? Now, we get season of mild freaking disappointment every 3 months packed with more recycled content than a Twitch highlight reel. Each new season promises a fresh new story arc. In other words, do the same strike, shoot the same boss, but this time he's wearing a slightly different freaking hat. I swear, it's like watching your favorite movie on loop, except they change one actor's haircut and call it a freaking sequel. And then there is the grind. Oh my goodness, the grind. Bungie, Bungie turned Destiny into a part-time job that doesn't even freaking pay. Want that exotic weapon? Great! Collect 47 space widgets, do a ritual dance on Neptune, and sacrifice your sanity to RNG. You'd think after years of player feedback, Bungie would ease up, but no, they doubled freaking down.
More grinding equals more playtime.
No, you idiots, it equals more players grinding their teeth. Even the loyalists, like myself, are starting to break. Destiny's Reddit looks like a freaking therapy session now.
Day 245 without logging in, and I finally remember what sunlight looks like.
And the worst part of it all, Bungie keeps rebranding the same chores as player engagement. Oi, Bungie, if I wanted to log in every day just to get freaking crumbs, I would check my bank account. Destiny 2, it isn't a live service shooter anymore. It's basically a bullied nerd with better sound design. Every mission feels like exam-eating paranoia. Repetitive, soul-crushing. But hey,
At least the soundtrack slaps.
now let's talk about Bungie's greatest hits. And by hits, I mean head-on collisions with reality. Somehow, a studio that once redefined the FPS genre managed to trip over its own roadmap like it was coded in freaking banana peels. Do you guys remember when Bungie split from Activision? We all cheered thinking Destiny 2 would finally be free. Turns out, free just meant now you pay directly to be disappointed. Every expansion honestly became a gamble. Will this one fix the game or just add another currency no one freaking understands? Ugh, and don't get me even started on the content vault. Bungie didn't just remove missions, Thanos snapped half the game out of existence. Imagine guys, paying for a game and waking up one day to find Bungie repossessing your favorite raid for maintenance. The community begged, are still begging, but trust me Bungie, they will no longer beg. They were basically begging for fixes, balance updates, PvP support, story continuity, and Bungie's like,
What if we added
fishing? The same company that built freaking Halo now has you catching space tuna for cosmetic emblems. Oh, and when Nightfall dropped, oh the chaos. Marketing hyped it like the next gaming messiah. Then it launched and fans went, wait, this isn't a parody? The story made less sense than a Destiny lore video at 2 AM and the villain looked like he came from a rejected Fortnite crossover. You see guys, Bungie's got this magical ability to make amazing gameplay, surrounded by questionable choices. It's like finding a diamond inside a trash can. Impressive!
But why is it there in the first place?
At this point guys, I'm convinced Bungie holds a meeting every week that goes, okay team, what's the least optimal way we can implement this update? So, after all the heartbreak, the bugs, the vaulting, and the grind, can Destiny 2 somehow still rise again? Honestly, I still believe so. I really believe beneath the chaos lies one of the best shooters ever made. The mechanics, they're basically flawless. The world building, insane. The art direction, still untouchable. I really believe that Destiny 2 has the rare potential to pull off a No Man's Sky moment. A comeback story so good it breaks the freaking internet. But for that to actually happen, Bungie has to stop playing checkers with itself and start listening to actual players. Step 1. Stop deleting content people paid for. Step 2. Give PvP the love it deserves before the Crucible becomes an archaeological exhibit. Step 3. Bring back that feeling, Bungie. The magic that made players log in not because of FOMO, but because it was fun. Bungie's proven they can do it before. The Witch Queen, in my opinion, was a masterpiece. Proof that when they focus, Destiny 2 thrives. But consistency?
Yeah, that word left the building back in 2020.
Hey, maybe the next expansion will be the one that delivers. Maybe Bungie's next patch note won't read like a cry for freaking help. Maybe, just maybe, Guardians can finally look forward to logging in again instead of treating it like a daily freaking chore. Until then, Destiny 2 will remain the ultimate paradox, a game too good to die, yet too mismanaged to live peacefully. And honestly, we're still rooting for it, because deep down, every Guardian still wants to believe. At the end of it all guys, Destiny 2 is like that ex you keep texting.
One last time.
You know it's going to hurt, but you also know no one else shoots this good. Bungie's chaos is infuriating, hilarious, and occasionally brilliant, all rolled into one intergalactic midlife crisis. Sure, we joke, we roast, we meme, but it's only because we care. Destiny 2, in my opinion, isn't just another live service game. It's an emotional investment with more highs and lows than a freaking stock chart. Maybe one day Bungie will get it together. Maybe we'll see Destiny 2 rise again, reclaiming its throne as the space shooter that defined a freaking generation. But until that happens, Guardians, we freaking wait. And of course we laugh, because if we don't,
We start crying in orbit again.
what do you guys think? Can Destiny 2 still be saved from itself, or is Bungie just role-playing as the real villain here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.